Well, Nate, I appreciate you coming with me since you already fucked up my credit.
Hey, it's not my fault the IRS didn't like all your tax deductions
They
this year.
finally caught up with me. You know what I was doing? I was in the sauna. And they ripped off my towel and they dragged me throughout my gym without a towel on.
The IRS did that?
The IRS did that, yeah. They busted down the door in the sauna.
You sure it wasn't Yvonne?
It was not Yvonne, no.
I'm surprised the bookies haven't killed you yet.
I haven't returned their phone calls. But now we're stuck in the fucking elevator going up to the 19th floor of the fucking IRS building.
Huh.
What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know. It's not my problem. It's yours.
Yeah, of course, because it's in my name.
Hey, don't even get me started on the IRS, okay? I have a long, hated history with this place, and they don't like me around here. They actually have like a word for me. I don't even know what the hell it's called. But last time I was here, I ended up in a CIA black prison
in the back
like
room
that.
with some gloves.
No, I ended up in like a CIA black prison. It's kind of scary.
So do you have anything else you need to tell me before these elevator doors open? You know, any other expenses that they might ask me about?
If they ask about Candy Island, deny everything.
Were boys involved?
Why do you automatically have to think it's weird?
Because
I literally wanted a candy out of an island candy, or Candy Island.
Because
of
of all
island made out of candy.
Because of the statements that I've seen, I have to ask. I have to know.
No children were hurt in the making of Candy Island. There was a bunch of midgets that I wanted to be Oompa Loompas that got killed, but don't fucking tell them that shit, because I'm trying to duck the payments and the lawyers and the family lawsuits. So I wanted my Candy Island.
How fucking long is this elevator ride? It's going on 2 minutes.
I don't know, but I feel presence. Presence I haven't felt since. I don't know. Can't place it, but I feel a disturbance in the force.
Sure it's not constipation? We just ate it in a Mexican buffet 20 minutes ago.
It could be gas, but I don't know. It feels like an imbalance in the force is going on here.
Alright, looks like we hit the top floor. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen.
Boom! Boom!
Wow, so this is what the inside of an IRS building looks like. Jeez, what's your guys' fucking problem? It's like you've never seen two people coming out of the elevator before.
Yeah, they're probably just spooked.
It is Kasunai.
What was that?
The great Kasunai. He's one of the biggest moochers I've ever seen. He once held a racketeering scam at McDonald's to sell cardboard burgers to the blind while dressed as Ronald McDonald. He then sold porta potty juice to the entire country of the United Kingdom as a weight loss supplement. And he's also known as a video game monster that stormed the gates of Microsoft Studios like it was Normandy and flashed the entire crew his genitalia. Stay far away, kid. If he finds out that you have money or if you have anything in your wallet, he'll go for their plastic, he'll go for their credit cards, he'll go after your wife, he'll play with your dog, he'll find peanut butter everywhere. Don't do it. Stay far away from him. And then one guy next to him with the large Adam's apple, yeah, he's a real trouble. I've seen it 100 times.
It's alright, everybody. I'm not here for you. I have what I need right next to me. Wink, wink. I'm not after your money. We're all gonna die! Frank, calm down. I'm not here for your money.
Nate, tell me what the hell happened here?
I told you I had a long, really bloody history with the IRS.
Okay, you said a long history, not bloody history. What did you do to poor Frank? He's eating paper for crying out loud.
He's off his meds. I plead the fifth.
All right, Nate, the moment of truth. Got anything else to say to me? Any other laundering scams that I should know about?
Nope. Just remember, you heard nothing about Candy Island.
All right.
And I'm going to go over and hang out with Frank for a while. You know, so I messed him up pretty good. I should go,
Apologize? Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah. Let's see if he has any money.
All right, wish me luck. Hello?
Come in, Mr. Scotland. Are you the same Steve Scotland from Everyday Gaming Society and the EGS Productions Podcast?
Yeah, last time I checked, I showed my ID when I was downstairs. I got my credential right here.
You could find all of your podcasts at everydaygaming.society.com.
Yeah, or on our YouTube channel, or Twitter.
Silence when I'm speaking to you.
Why does your voice sound so familiar?
That does not concern you at this time. We have much to discuss about your illegal tax fraud.
Yeah, about that.
Let us begin, brother.
2 hours later.
Bane, please stop. I told you everything I know.
You're not telling me everything.
Yes, I am. Stop hitting me.
Stop whining, you sniveling little bitch.
Let me off your lap. Stop hitting my butt with your belt.
I'll beat you some more if you don't tell me everything about your enterprise.
No.
Tell me about all the great things you can find at the EGS Productions website, everydaygaming.society.com.
Really? So you don't want to know about the tax invasion?
That too! I'm just digging a little deeper.
Hey, Steve. I just got Crazy Frank to give me his wallet. You want anything from the vending machines?
Nate, help me, please. Bane keeps beating me.
You. Katsunai.
You. I thought I killed you a long time ago. Steve, get away from him right now.
He won't let me go, Nate. Help.
Let him go now, Bane.
I don't think so, brother. I have your friend.
Let him go now, or I will kill you.
I think not, my brother. I see you've constructed a new lightsaber.
Nate.
Your training
Nate,
is complete.
Where'd you get that? How much did that cost me?
It didn't cost you a thing. I made it before I even met you. See, Bane used to be my master. I used to be an IRS agent.
You what?
What a twist!
Yes, he used to be an IRS agent, my apprentice. He could have been the greatest of all.
I really don't care. Just get me out of here, please.
Your friend does not care for the dramatic.
Nah, he's not really getting around to that yet. But I'm working him. He'll eventually get it.
We shall fight to the death. No holds barred.
Steve, get out of here.
Help me.
Go. Go save Crazy Frank. I know he's on the cusp of suicide, but I still love that crazy bastard. And I feel like it's still got a few bucks left out of
I
him.
don't give a fuck. I'm out of here.
Go save Frank!
Your quarry is with me, young Nate Walker. I see you've improved your skills.
I've become more powerful than you, Lord Bane. I never wanted to be a tax agent. I just always wanted to figure out a way to cheat the system. Make it work for the actual human beings that will slave away 7 days a week, 365, 24/7.
You can never accomplish that. The system is flawless.
Then how do you explain me getting $1 billion to go to Mars?
That was a grievous error on the Federal Tax Treasury Department.
And yet, I filled out the IRS forms to make it happen.
You have failed me for the last time. You shall not do this again.
I'll save it, Bane.
You cannot defeat me. We are evenly matched.
I'll never give in to you, you dipshit. Why don't you go fucking huff some more Freon in that mask of yours?
Don't make fun of me. This is from a bicycling accident at 5 years old. I told you this.
I know, and I make fun of it every time. Frank, you owe me money. You owe me money for the past 20 years. I know, Frank, I owe you money, but this is not a good time right now. I can't get money from a dead guy if Lord Bane kills you. So I'm defecting.
You dare betray me.
Woohoo! Frank shot first.
Everyone knows that Gwen down in accounting shot first.
That's an urban legend, and you know it. We started that back around the water cooler 15 years ago, Lord Bane.
Prove it, bitch.
Nate, we need to get the fuck out of here. This podcast intro is getting way too long.
I know it has to. But it's not my fault you walked into Lord Bane's office and I didn't know he was going to be your accounting guy.
It's not my fault that you charge all of our cards.
Yeah, it is. I can't prove shit. He's just trying to make you squeal.
I'm going to make him squeal like a little girl.
Nate, do your thing. It's Wednesday. We got to release a new podcast. Let's go.
You can find all of our podcasts at everydaygaming.society.com. Also at EGS Productions on the iTunes Pod app. Look for the name. Also on Podkicker. You can also tweet us at EGS Productions and send us any emails for information at egsproductions@hotmail.com.
That sounds awesome. I'm going to kill you.
Ha ha! Smoke bomb! Open the blast doors! Open the blast doors! What's up, you guys? It's me, Nate, from Everyday Gaming Society.
And Steve, everybody, welcome to podcast number 88.
Woohoo! 88.
Can you believe that we gotten this far?
I need a raise.
Yeah.
Where's your credit card again?
Yeah, fuck you. So hopefully you guys like that one intro. I'm sure your buddy Nick, I should say our buddy Nick from the YouTube channel, will find this intro quite amusing, as he does with every intro that we've done thus far, from what it sounds like.
Cool, hopefully. I talked to him today, actually.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing alright. He's
Good.
being forced to move out into the garage.
What?
Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
I don't want to get too personal with it, but like, I guess his sister's moving back, and he gave up his room for her, so now he's going to live in the garage. And I go like, is it at least heated or semi-finished? He's like, no. And I go like, dude, you're getting fucked over.
Okay, we don't need to say the state that he's in, but is it a cold state this time of year?
It's Oregon.
Oh, okay.
It's wintertime.
Well, I mean, it's winter, but if you can be like in California or Texas, it's not too bad some of the days. But yeah, Nick, sorry about your luck, and hopefully you can get internet access to listen to our podcast from your garage.
You listen to our words and let them keep you warm.
Our soothing tones of voice just have them go to your earbuds and warm you up. But anyway, do we have anything that you want to bring up before we get into the YouTube comments and all that kind of fun shit? Playing any good games recently? I seen that you started up your Clash of Clans. Are you back deep into it?
No, I just
Buying
downloaded it while we were
$80
doing the
in
intro,
shields.
and I don't know. The game's kind of lost its... I mean, everyone has that initial spark with the game, and
Sure.
then it's like, oh, I gotta build this, and then like once you get into it, I've been doing this game way longer than most people because I've seen it's caught back on again, especially with a lot of people I know. I was playing it way
shit
before
ton of
anyone
commercials
else.
for it. Yeah.
I think I downloaded the day it came out, and
Which was how long ago?
God, maybe a year and a half ago, almost 2 years.
That long?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Wow. Okay.
I
guess,
want to say a solid year.
I guess I
now.
missed the whole movement when it first came out.
And it's like, after a while, you get really bored with it. You know what I mean? It's like, you can only do so much. You know what I mean? You kind of hit a... It's the same thing with questing in WoW. Like, you can only
You can only do so much, and then
do so much, and then you have
it's
to
so
grind
repetitive.
for hours and
Yeah.
hours and hours and hours and hours and days and days and days until you finally can do something else, but then you're back at grinding again.
And then you sit down and realize, like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So...
Well, Flappy Bird.
Fuck the game. I've hit 9.
Oh,
A
okay.
new personal best.
So you won me, yeah.
Yep.
I believe Mike is also at 9 is his highest, like 8 or 9, something like that.
Yep.
But hey, worst comes to worst, you can always sell your phone. I seen a phone for sale over $1,600 just because they have Flappy Bird on it.
Yeah, and there was a hoax going around that the Flappy Bird creator killed himself.
What?
Yeah, like there was
Oh
all
my
over the internet,
God.
like that he like committed suicide the day he took down Flappy Bird off the iTunes
Jesus
store.
Christ! Why would people go and make that kind of shit?
And then like it came back later that he didn't kill himself, so it was kind of moot.
Those fucking assholes. Seriously. Maybe if they don't hear our voice on the podcast for 1 week, they think that we just burnt in our house. Our office caught on fire and everything went up
I
in
died of
flames.
a heart attack in my sleep, or eating a partially eaten chicken.
Choked on the bones.
He died as he lived.
You say steak?
Delicious steak.
So let's go ahead and get into the comments. So we had a comment, and this is Ted commented on our Marvel Lego video, so like more recent. It was our cheat code video. He said, "Thanks so much, really helpful," and he gave us a thumbs up on that video.
Hey Ted, why don't you come over and listen to the EGS Productions Podcast and
Please do.
give us a rating. Let us know you listen.
I'll go shoot him a link and all that fun stuff. I'm sure he'll listen. There's actually a lot of good people that will, because I post a shit on YouTube as well. So that's one thing I'm starting to do. You know how long it fucking takes? It takes at least 7 hours to render all those files, put
Yeah, I
that
know.
one simple fucking picture
I used to do it. I know.
It's fucking
It sucks dick.
ridiculous. I know.
It blows. But that's what we do. This is why we love it. We do it for the fun. So much fun that we're doing lines and lines of happy juice and cocaine and blow. Not really, but
Of happy juice?
alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol.
It dulls the pain.
Makes everything so much easier. Daniel or Daniel, I'm not sure how you say this actually, because the way it's spelled, commented on 2 of our amazing Spider-Man videos. You know, our kid-friendly ones that we did.
Kids Corner. Oh, Kids Corner.
Yeah, and those took us a long time to do as well.
Goddamn spiders.
So the one video he commented, or she commented on Oscorp Biological Labs, this helped me so much to get 100% on that level and the rest. +1. Subscriber, thank you for the help. And she, I hate to say it like that, but she
Let
also...
me read this so you don't fucking, like, completely...
Daniel. Daniel or Daniel?
D-A-N...
I-E-L.
I-E-L? Danielle.
Okay, well, anyway. So,
Or no, Danielle's D-A-N-A-L-L-E.
yeah, I thought it was an E at the
So
very
it's a
end.
guy. It's a guy. If,
All right.
if you're not a guy, write us at
EGS Productions at hotmail.com.
and tell Steve he's an asshole. A sexist pig.
But please put a smiley face like you're joking.
No, don't. Send hate mail.
Please do not. I did not check it this week, so hopefully we didn't get any hate mail.
Tons of hate mail.
Yeah, probably right.
You should go kill yourself.
The second, I'll bring up a funny memory after, but yeah, fuck it, I can't leave like a cliffhanger funny memory with killing ourselves. Remember when we did the EGS recap and we had your mini R2-D2 and we had the lightsaber and he said, "Shove that lightsaber up your ass sideways." We're like,
No,
what the fuck is going on?
No, we were doing the...
It was a recap.
It was
at
the
that point.
recap, and I was talking about the R2-D2 Xbox 360
Yeah,
console
the
that was
Kinect
coming
and all
out.
that shit.
That got announced, and I was showing off my miniature R2-D2 that responds to voice commands,
Uh-huh.
and some guy's like, "Shove that lightsaber up your ass, you fat fuck." It's like, why do you hate us so bad?
This is around our dispute that we had with that.
That was back when we had like the camera from hell.
Oh fuck! That thing does not work anymore. It
No.
will turn on, but you'll just hear the gears grinding because it fell off the ladder during that one video we did. So yeah, that's my my fucking rant on that. So the second video that he commented on was the water treatment facility collectibles. He said, "I subscribe to you just because of these guides. Thanks a lot. I now have 100% completion of this game." And the last one for the week.
So he just subscribes to you. He doesn't like me at all.
Well, he subscribed.
Thanks a lot.
He subscribed to our YouTube channel.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sure there's some people that subscribe because of your videos, Nate. It's okay, Nate.
My Bioshock and Lego videos are useless. I don't care.
And this last one is from Fat Man Falling. I love the community. I
love
just
it.
fucking love them. Borderlands Lost Loot. What exactly is your shield capacity in this vid? Great help, thanks. The shield capacity was actually a modded shield that I used that you could not get in the game. And it was...
Because he cheated.
You cannot get hurt. But I got the shield and I got the health boost and everything upgraded after I beat the main boss, Cromrax or Cromax, whatever the fuck his name is. Cromax. So I beat it the entire game without using that shit, and then I finally got that, and I was like, oh, wow, this would have been fucking so much easier. But, yeah, so have fun with it, and hopefully you are enjoying Fat Man Falling, the Borderlands 2 game. I fucking love it. I haven't played it in a long while, since it came out, but still great, regardless. And I got something in the mail that I cannot wait to try to play. I'm probably going to do a quitting video on it. Farming Simulator.
I got a combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Dum 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 dum. You ever watch that video?
No, I have never seen the
Dude,
video.
it's fucking hilarious. Like, my buddy Steve-O that's in the Navy, he sent me a video on it, and it's this guy digging up a copy of the game for PC, and you just hear this, like, old, like, what's it called, folk song. It's like, "Oh, I got a brand new combine harvester, I'll give you the key. I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Boo doo doo doo." It's like,
It sounds like an older video.
It's a really old video, dude.
So are you talking probably when YouTube first came out?
No, it's not that old. But
Okay.
it just makes fun of the game entirely, like the two-dimensionalness of everything, and how like you can run into cars and nothing happens, and it's just funny.
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing Farming Simulator. Then I want to get that one truck simulator that we watched the review for, and it looks.
Why?
I have no idea. Maybe I'm just that bored to where I want something to do with my time, and what's better to do than farm crops that's not on my phone, and park trucks and all that kind of shit. So
You should play more Flappy Bird.
I deleted it off my phone.
You're an idiot.
The fucking day before it got taken down, I deleted it. I'm like, fuck
So
myself.
Steve, one-time offer, $400 for my phone.
Yeah, how about I break it?
Mine's way better than your phone.
It is actually better than my phone, but at the same time, I like my phone.
$400 so I can go get a 5S.
You want me to sign my name on your contract, too, so you can fuck me on that?
No, the contract's up. I can get a new one right now.
Exactly, but, you could just go ahead and use my credit. Go and make my problems real life.
Yeah, come on, Steve.
Have a Vaughn knocking on my
that could
door.
be my payment for this year. Yeah, buy me a new phone.
Merry Christmas. Give you poop in a bag. Oh, yeah, speaking of poop in a bag, fuck you, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I think I'm just going to say fuck you, Chris, every week.
No,
Just
we don't want to
because.
get him that mad.
Well, he won't get mad. He's not
He's
mean
at work.
person. Although that he's from Boston, and
Hey,
most of the people I met
don't you
are
dare
angry.
fucking talk about Boston, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass.
Kick your ass.
Kick your ass, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Is that like the Boston
It's
gang?
Boston, motherfucker.
The Boston Projects?
Boston. You know who came from Boston? Mark fucking Wahlberg. That's who came from fucking Boston.
I have a feeling Mark Wahlberg's going to be on the podcast next week during the intro. We're going to go visit Chris, Mark Wahlberg.
Don't make me fucking bust out my pecs of steel and fucking show you how, what's that fucking gay ass song I made back in the 80s?
the Marky Mark song. Fuck. I cannot even remember. I think I know how it goes. I'm not sure.
Good vibrations. There we go.
Vibrations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it too. Yeah.
I'll show you some good vibrations with my fucking knuckles.
Have you seen the A&E show that has their restaurant on it?
Yeah, keeping Wahlburgers.
Yeah, I want to see it. Does it look like it's like intriguing enough
It
to
looks
watch
interesting. It has like the two famous Wahlberg brothers, and then they have a third brother,
it? The chef.
the chef.
Yeah, the guy that is not in movie business or music business.
No, it's a way of like getting him exposure. So it's kind of cool. I want to see it, but I haven't had time.
And we have a new game coming out actually 2 days ago for the Xbox. It's Toy Soldiers, I want to say it is.
Yep,
They can get for free.
Yeah, it's Toy Soldiers Apocalypse or something like that.
Didn't you buy that and downloaded it? I thought you did at one point. You wanted me to get it, but I cannot remember what the full thing was.
Oh, let me pull up the article here. Yeah, it's called Toy Soldiers Cold War Now. Is free on Xbox 360 with Games for Gold. Microsoft will give us another game, part of the Games for Gold program, Toy Soldiers Cold War. Each month, you get 2 free games and they're Gold Live members. The Cold War is decided back in the 80s era action toys when they come alive and wage war. Toy Soldiers Cold War blends intense first-person combat and addictive action strategy, whether you're scraping solo or jumping into the fray with friends. Battle and campaign and cooperative mode, and co-op modes, or fight in the highest score in minigames.
Sounds like a pretty interesting game.
No, I downloaded it last night. I haven't had time to play it, though.
Shit, Andrew and I are still trying to go through and beat the fucking Lara Croft Temple of Doom or whatever the fuck it is, the arcade game. Really good game. I enjoy it, but I never get a time to sit down and play it because we're always on different schedules, and it's just so fucking crazy.
So did you hear that, like, Rock Band and Guitar Hero creators are creating a game called Chroma?
Chroma? No.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play rhythm-based shooter. Harmonix is charting new territory yet again. The studio that birthed the Guitar Hero and Rock Band, and only a third-party game developed house has created a successful Kinect franchise, Dance Central, announced a new game today, Chroma. Unlike the studio's several games, Chroma is headed exclusively to the PC via Steam as a free-to-play title. Also, unlike Harmonix's last several titles, Chroma is widely experimental, blending first-person shooting with pulsing electronic beats and garnishing visuals. The music game is studio is even working on the outside team, Hidden Path Entertainment, and the same folks that were behind the critically acclaimed shooters Counter-Strike Global Offense.
Yeah,
so they're working with the Counter-Strike guys. That's pretty weird.
That goes back a while. It's a lot of history.
Yeah, dude. If you link this article, they talk in depth about it. It's Engadget.
I'll go ahead and I'll put a link in the cesspool for you guys. Did you hear that the Xbox Europe boss is leaving Microsoft?
Yeah, I read an article, something about that. He's leaving Xbox for what reason?
To pursue other interests. He worked there for 25 years. So do you think
he escaped the dungeons of Bill Gates?
Do you think he finally got caught with something?
Finally bought his freedom.
Yeah, right. That's fucking horrible.
Dude, he's 25 years working for Bill Gates. It's probably like an eternity.
But you gotta think, that guy has to be banking some good fucking money.
Yeah, for working for Microsoft for 25 years?
For 25 years? Yeah, most definitely. One thing that really bugs me is that I had to go through and redo my Kickstarter account. Did you hear what happened there?
No, what happened?
Kickstarter got hacked.
What did you start a Kickstarter account for?
I backed something different from Floatigo Games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I backed it on there, and Kickstarter announced...
I thought you had a Kickstarter on there. It's like, what the fuck?
No, yeah. Yeah, they hacked mine specifically.
All that money, it's gone.
All 4 cents. So Kickstarter has announced that hackers recently gained unauthorized access to its customers' data. And in quotations, this is coming from the head CEO, cannot pronounce his name. We immediately closed the security breach and began strengthening security measures throughout the Kickstarter system. No credit cards, nothing was taken at this time. And that's not in quotations, but it sounds like that they just pretty much broke into the security. They don't know who it was, how it happened, but it did happen. And they advise you to change your passwords, which you should change them every month if you can. If you remember, write yourself a note.
Or just do 16 character code.
16 character code. Put in some capital letters, put in a bunch of numbers, symbols if it allows it. Just a bunch of crazy shit that you guys can put in there just so this shit does not happen. Do you think it was anonymous, by chance?
That's the same guys that have...
that hacked fucking everything?
PlayStation, guys, please don't get mad.
No, I'm not dogging on PlayStation. I'm just saying that these guys have been severally attacking people for years now. Do you think that they just wanted to see if they could, for fun?
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past them. But, who knows? But they may get a little more hard looks.
A shit ton of money goes through there, and... yeah, I'm sorry that Kickstarter got hacked, and if you guys got affected by it at all, but it sounds like that nobody got infected. Infected. They got
infected. They got plagues.
They got the virus.
Ah, they got the scurvy all over their balls. They've been surfing them porn sites.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Protect me, Avast.
Scurvy.
So anyway, Bethesda's scary game, The Evil Within, to arrive in August. Bethesda said on Friday that it's coming up with its survival horror game, The Evil Within, will be available in North America on August 26, 2014. The game is developed by Shinji Mikagami and his team Tango Gameworks for Windows PC, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, as well as PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 consoles. Bethesda's Evil Within focuses on a protagonist, Detective Sebastian Castellanos, who... along with his partner, is initially sent to investigate a brutal mass murder of residents at a local asylum. During his investigation, Sebastian catches something cowled and ghostly.
He catches an STD.
Oh, damn psychotic people. They said they were clean.
Bitch told me she was clean.
The officers on the asylum, on CCTV camera systems, the thing disappears and reemerges behind him, knocking him out. When he awakes, he finds himself along with other officers strung upside down.
All their pants are gone.
With the ceiling amongst... You shut the fuck up. I'm trying to read this article.
I'm trying to make the article better. I'm sorry.
All right, whatever. Anyway, look out for that in August.
All right. The Evil Within. There's another game coming out. Red Faction. That series, they have a game coming out, I believe, around that same time as well.
What is this, fucking Red Faction 8?
I think it's 7 or 8, maybe. I could be wrong. I'm not a huge player ever since. Of course, the original ones were fucking great. But still, it's a great game. I do like the franchise. I'll probably play it. I won't buy it, but we'll see how that goes.
So, PlayStation Plus weekly reminder: Street Fighter X Tekken is free this week. PlayStation Plus members, don't forget that Remember Me for PS3 and Street Fighter X Tekken for PS Vita will be free to download in your Instant Games collection starting tomorrow. This week also marks the release of Gunslugs, which will be discounted down to $1.99 until February 25th. Lastly, if you need some brain teasers in the nice little to-go package this week, the last chance to download Smart As to your Vita for free.
Not bad. For free.
For free.
Do we have any PlayStation deals that you want to bring up right now, since we're talking about PlayStation?
No, I didn't get any deals. Hold on. Let me see if this is one.
Well, Nate goes and looks that up. So, Lord of the Rings Online, layoffs are starting to happen at those studios. I believe it's called Turbine Studios, but they did confirm it. They confirmed that job cuts are going to be happening as part of a, quotations, normal business process. It's quite unclear how many people lost their jobs or how the downsizing will affect the company and its future plans. So is this going to affect Lord of the Rings Online with how they're going to do with patches and updates, or is this going to affect if they have a new game coming out? I'm not sure. So they're making money regardless. But also at the same time, Blizzard made cuts a while back.
They made cuts, but they didn't do what they're proposing to do.
I mean, it's already along with their normal business process, but I don't understand how that works. Nate, we're not making enough money, so I'm going to have to fire you.
Yeah, go to hell. Anyway,
I'll see you there.
What's new right now on PS4 for PlayStation Plus members, free with PlayStation Plus, is Outlast and Resign or Resign. I don't know. But last week was Payday 2, if you guys remember. And
Shit, yeah.
You guys can still all get these games. They're not out month to month. You can still go on anytime and pick them up. Right now they have as follows: Payday 2, Metro Last Light, Brothers, Bioshock Infinite, Borderlands 2, Binary Domain, some squiggly-looking, goofy-looking dudes, no name on it, Poker Night 2, Uncharted 3, Karting, Little Big Planet, and XCOM. For PS Vita, it is Smart As, Worms, Battle Islands, Sonic Star Racing, Uncharted, Golden something, and Gravity Rush, and Wipeout 2048.
Wipeout 2048?
That's what it says.
I didn't even know that was a fucking title.
It's like future racing. It looks a lot like Pod Racers.
Oh, I was thinking of the show Wipeout. I was like, how are they taking a show from like 2010 and calling it 2048?
So they had a game. They had a game called Wipeout.
It was for the Kinect and all that.
It was also an arcade game that we used to play all the time at the bowling alley.
Oh no, that was Hydro Thunder. All right, I just realized for the last, I think, 2 weeks. No, just last week. We forgot to do podcast of the week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, right? Like, soon as I put it up online, I'm like, fuck me.
A vast virus database has been updated.
Thank you, Sheila.
I edited that out last week. I might keep it in this week. I was like, God damn it, Nate.
She's my lady. She keeps me safe from all the bad porn sites.
She's got a cute voice. Lord of Ultima. Have you heard of that from EA?
Yeah, I've heard of Lord of Ultima.
Well, they're now shutting down.
Really?
EA is closing the doors on the game for the servers in May. So happy fucking birthday to me. I won't get to play that game, so.
It's only been out forever.
I know, I've never fucking played
Jesus, you act like they fucking brought it out and then took it away. It's like, oh, got your nose, kid, fucking have it.
Hey, ever since they fucking did that with Motor City Online, I will never forgive EA.
That game was like fucking 10, 20 years old.
I don't care. That was my childhood, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
I'll never get over it.
Like, the floppy disk doesn't even exist anymore.
It was a floppy disk. It was actually CD, DVD, so it was...
It was CD-ROM. They didn't have the DVD back then.
Okay, CD-ROM, my fucking bad.
God. It's so fucking depressing.
God damn it, I missed that game.
So anyway, enjoy the first 13 minutes of South Park Stick of Truth.
Really? We have video footage of this
Video
thing?
footage, 13 minutes of it. One of the biggest selling points for South Park Stick of Truth is for a lot of potential owners is that it looks like it sounds like an episode of the long-running TV show. Matt Stone and Trey Parker have always wanted it this way, and it looks like Obsidian Entertainment has gone and made it a reality. And now you can see that for yourself in the most recent release clip of the game. Ubisoft and Obsidian has published the first 13 minutes of the game in a video form for the world to see, and it might be around halfway point that you forget you're watching a game. That's a good news for South Park fans, and it's hopefully translate into an even better experience for a lot of us when the game releases. After a ton of delays in the sale of the project during the THQ bankruptcy, South Park Stick of Truth has finally on course for a March 4th, 2014 release date.
See, that thing just never really made sense to me on how many times they went through and had to go and redo the project and just get it back up on its feet. And now we finally got some fucking hard footage. But are we going to be able to see that as a final product, or is this just going to be, hey, we're actually doing shit still?
Well,
have trust in us.
Who knows? Well, hopefully.
Give us your money.
Hopefully it comes out on March 4th and it's not a gigantic turd.
I really hope it's going to be a good game.
No pun intended. So anyway, Black Flag Freedom Cry DLC is to launch as a standalone title tomorrow. The first story DLC of Assassin's Creed 5, or 6 I should say, Black Flag is going to be released as a standalone title in the North America PSN tomorrow as well. This allows gamers to try to play through an extra campaign starring Kenway's first mate, Adwell, without owning the full Assassin's Creed Black Flag game. Assassin's Creed Black Frag? I keep saying frag instead of flag.
At least you're not leaving the R out of it.
Black Flag Freedom Cry standalone is going to become available tomorrow on PSN and PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 in North America. It'll launch in Europe later this week.
Not bad.
So that's pretty cool. You get an extra campaign for no reason.
There you go, Megan and Ryan. There's you guys' Assassin's Creed news. Boy, we're getting shout-outs to fucking everybody this week, aren't we?
We're lonely.
Hi, Leo.
Oh, look at all the lonely people. So
Arms...
God damn.
Arma 83 DLC is finally announced, and it's going to be free. You can play as Zeus, or that's going to be known as the Game Master, which is going to give you a bird's eye view in any multiplayer mode. And it's going to create a new experience while you can edit objects and other items. So that's pretty cool. I'm really bummed that I still can't play it. I don't have a PC, but it looks like a great game. And I still want to fucking play Rust. I need to get with Ryan and just fucking play Rust. It's bugging the shit on me.
So, have you heard of Dear Esther?
Yeah.
Dear Esther, dev ditches source for Unity after unpleasant surprises. For the past 2 months, environment artist Robert Briscoe has been working on the Dear Esther run in Unity, rather than Valve's source engine, and he has some pretty gifts to show it. He's bringing the entire game to Unity 6 years after launch as a free source engine mod, and 2 years after it launched as a separate game, also in Source. In a blog post, Briscoe asked a question on everyone's mind. Why would you want to port Dear Esther, a fully finished game on a solid engine, over to an entirely new engine so late after the release? Thankfully, he has answered the questions with a background information. Briscoe, the Techniques Room, Daniel Pinchbeck, and Jessica Keary, the coder Jack Morgan made back in 2012 PC launch game, and then the team split into work on their own things. Amnesia Anyone, which was a game that came out. Briscoe outsourced the Mac and Linux ports of Dear Esther to 2 separate teams, which have since dissolved and stopped bug fixing those versions. Another naive Linux port is also in beta, and it looks like it's staying that way as well. Midwell of the fees before getting the bill had to pay for a separate license for each platform.
Ooh.
It was a big hit financially, which put us at a loss in terms of Mac and Linux ports, Briscoe says. The PS3 port started in May 2013, expected to take 3 months because of all the problems from early on. First, Briscoe had to license more middleware for Source and get the PS3 source code. This was happening around the time of departures at Valve, which unfortunately included the main contact for all things engine-related, and subsequently spent weeks trying to find someone else who could point us in the effective direction for the whole entire project, leading into months of delays compiled with contractors' inexperience with the engine, communication problems, and then finally the PS4 release date announced. It was time to pull the plug, and at the significant cost of it all. So basically they kept on hitting roadblock after roadblock, having to pay for license this, license that, and as soon as they got on the right path, the new consoles dropped, and they go like, fuck it, we're done.
Yeah,
we can't do it anymore.
They couldn't survive the market.
It's too much money. I don't know what a license costs for PlayStation or Xbox or anything else like that, but I'm pretty sure it's not cheap.
I could have, I don't know, I could have a basic thought of it, but once you buy the licensing, you still have to go through and spend all the money creating it for that specific console. Because it's not like you can just... I don't know how it works, really, because you could probably... I don't want to say copy and paste, just, how it's A, X, Y, and B.
The thing is...
Trade it off with different consoles
the source code...
You still have to...
Yeah, the source code itself, you have to pay for the right to use that to develop your game.
Right. I'm saying you still have to develop it once you get it.
If you get caught using it without paying the toll, you can get sued for millions. So, I wouldn't risk it.
They lost a lot of money.
Especially if you're an indie developer. You know what I mean? It's not even worth it. You're screwed before you even start.
No, it's really too bad.
So, Activision announces Transformer Rise of the Dark Spark to coincide... Rise of the Dark Spark to... You want
to try that again?
Yeah.
Take two.
Tongue-tied. Activision announces Transformers Rise of the Dark to coincide with new movie.
Yay!
A new Transformers game is on the way from Activision and Hasbro, timed to coincide with the release of Michael Bay's fourth abomination in the Transformers series.
Did you add that into the article, Nate?
Age of Extinction. The game titled Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark will release on Nintendo 3DS, PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Wii U, Xbox 360, and Xbox One this June. According to Activision, Rise of the Darkspark will serve up as a follow-up to both upcoming film as well as games Transformers War of Cybertron, which I played, and Transformers Fall of Cybertron, which I played. Over 40 playable characters will be featured in this third-person action-adventure game from both films of the game universes and the films, and you'll be choosing between the Autobots and Decepticons to play as well in their fight to secure a titular?
Reggae?
It says titular. Okay. Darkspark as possibility will rises. So that's pretty cool. I liked Fall of Cybertron. That one was really good.
I remember you saying it was a good game. Every time I think of it, I always think of that one game I fucking played. It was a mech game. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but it was strictly online, like very fucking in-depth online game. It was fucking crazy, but
I can't remember it.
I can't remember. I did videos on it. I only did a few videos.
So PlayStation Plus gets its first TV spot. Did you see this?
Nope.
Watch the video? I watched it. It was okay.
Are you dogging on PlayStation?
No, I don't wanna.
Now, what was so different about it? I mean, okay.
It basically they've done stuff like this before. You know what I mean? They've done, I can't remember you remember the video that they had where, like, they go to this secret underground, like, tavern, and they're, like, you see all the famous game characters from PlayStation all toasting a mug. It's like, to Jim! And there's, like, a picture of him in the wall.
Right. You get the guy from, like, Assassin's Creed, then you have Uncharted dude, you got Lara Croft, like, all those main characters. Yeah. Solid Snake.
So, it was kind of like that, but with, like, friends. You know what I mean? Like, he shows up, it's like, what's going on? And it's like, hey, we gotta go. And, like, they're all loading up with gear and shit like that, and they're fighting their way out of this building. It's like a post-apocalyptic setting.
So, it's pretty much like live action with characters along the PlayStation franchise.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I mean, it's just like the same thing. Not bad.
So Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero is in 1080p on PS4 and 720p on Xbox One. Konami's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero will run 1080p on PS4 and 720 on Xbox One, according to the comparison page, but up by the publisher. Both next-gen versions will run 60 frames per second, while the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions will only run at 30 frames per second.
Ooh, that's a big
So it's
difference.
double.
Yeah.
The first special edition PS4 will be the Fox Edition, a black PS4 with a Fox engine logo branded in a pale gold and on its glossy top.
I have seen it.
The system is now on the Japanese version of the Sony store, and the price is 46,980 yen, approximately $460. No word on whether the system will be available in other regions.
Would that make you feel bad if you're paying over 40,000 yen, shelling that money in coinage
Well, just
over
think.
for this console?
No, just think. $460 of ours equals $46,980 or yen.
I wonder how much I can get you in a strip club over there.
Watch each stripper costs like 100,000 yen for one lap dance. It's like,
for watching.
God damn it.
Take my pennies in yen. that'd be a
Just
shit
throw-
ton.
But a lot of their currency is coin based.
Right, yeah.
So what do? Like just throw like $100 yen
I
pieces at them?
have 100 yen right there,
stick-
so we'll just start throwing them
You
in.
stick yen coins in their G string.
They have little coin
Where do I
slots
put the
you
quarter?
put in.
They have little like soda jerker like coin thingies.
Exactly, that's what I was getting at. I have one of those things somewhere. Anyway, the MPD Group has revealed the top 10 best-selling games in the United States for the month of January. And this is for you PlayStation listeners, because the PS4 is now leading the hardware sales in the United States. Here are the top 10 games. Call of Duty Ghost, and this can be in order 1 through 10. Call of Duty Ghost, NBA 2K14, Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Grand Theft Auto 5, Madden, NFL 25, Minecraft, pretty awesome to see right up on there, FIFA 14, Lego Marvel Superheroes, yes, and Tomb Raider 2013. So there's you guys' top 10 for the month of January, and total software sales was 224 million, and the hardware that was bought was 241 million. So that's almost over $5 million in just PlayStation shit that people bought in 1 month. That is fucking awesome.
Money, money, money.
Titanfall is now open for the beta, and it's going to be coming out. Of course, the game comes out March
It got
11th.
extended, I heard,
It did get extended, yeah.
till the 19th.
Game is going to be coming out March 11th, so they're trying to get as much as they can, and the beta is running at a resolution of 792. So I didn't know that the Lego movie had a video game, and I guess it got really bad reviews from critics, but users say that it's a 10 out of 10. Would you believe the critics, or would you believe the people that actually play the game?
The people that actually play the game. Because, like, critics, who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, they probably played one level, got bored, and said, fuck it. You know what I mean?
But you believe the critics on Rotten Tomatoes when they said about the Lego movie, though, being a 95 out of 100?
That's because I actually saw the film.
Right, exactly. Well, I'm just saying.
And I'm a Lego lover. You know what I mean? It's like, I found it really, really good, and it was made really well.
You can believe the critics, and sometimes you can't. In this case, I say you can't. It's
If
just,
you don't like my answer, go fucking watch it yourselves, or go play the game yourselves.
I think it's just be another Lego movie.
It's like-
or another Lego game, to be honest. It's be nothing different but some of the main characters from the movie. That's probably just going to be it. That's my guess on it. Still want to play it.
So no, I'm done with video game news.
I'm done with video game news, too.
Not a lot going on this week.
Not a whole lot going on. I don't even have a lot of going on in tech news, but let's go ahead and talk about Tech and Geek.
So I'm on ThinkGeek.com right now, looking at some of their merch, and I don't know whether to be disgusted or freaked the fuck out.
Is this another vibrator?
No. Doctor Who's plush MLP backpack. It's from My Little Pony, but it looks like the pony's doing spread eagle. And the way the pony is sewn up, it looks like she has a vagina.
Wow.
Yeah, look at the picture. Type it into ThinkGeek.com and look at it.
All right. You know, while I'm typing this up, that reminds me of a stuffed rabbit that I bought. Who did I buy it? I bought it for someone in the family. And I bought it, I paid good money for it, and I brought it home. and then the rabbit is sitting down. His legs are spread eagle, and he's holding the carrot right between his legs. I'm like, I can't fucking give this to a kid. It looks like he's jacking off a carrot, for fuck's sake. And yeah, it looks like that the plush backpack can use a little an earring down there, if you know what I mean.
Oh God. I wasn't even looking for it either. I was just like scrolling through to see what kind of cool new stuff they had, and I go like, seriously? That's so fucked up.
You know that some kid is gonna have piggy pony porn with that plush backpack.
The bronies will go ape shit over that.
Oh my God.
My Little Pony. Ah, yeah, My Little Pony.
I can say something horrible, but
I feel
not.
dirty right now.
I feel kind of dirty too. I'm gonna close out of that, but I'll still post a link in the cesspool for you, all you sick bastards who can go and look at it. Go check it out. So Marvel Heroes is going to be getting a Mac beta really soon, and it's only going to be for closed beta testing. That's what I'm bummed about. So hopefully you guys went and was a part of the beta testing on the PC. But now it's going to get for the Mac, and I can't wait to see what the gameplay is going to look like, because I cannot wait to play it. Am I going to buy it? I'm not really sure. I thought it was for free on the PC.
So Back to the Future Power Laces coming next year. Everyone remembers Back to the Future, right?
I would sure hope
Remember
so.
when Marty McFly goes to the future and he buys a pair of those self-lacing Nikes?
Yeah, of course.
So according to Nike designer, Back to the Future style power laces are coming next year, the same year Marty McFly has them in the movie. Just don't get your hopes up for the hoverboard, because that shit ain't happening.
I would think not.
Dude, these look cool. They have concept. I think this is from the actual movie.
Like concept drawings from the movie himself.
It's been a while since I watched Back to the Future. I don't know if this is the same one. It's like, hopefully they're kind of like that.
So, do they say what the price is going to be on those bad boys?
No, he said basically they want to know if they're going to see power laces in 2015.
Okay.
Which was the same year that they supposedly went to the future and Back to the Future, and that's when Marty McFly had them. And they asked. Soul Collector tells the designer Tinker Hatfield showed up at a Jordan's brand Flight Lab space in New Orleans yesterday, and when asked about the power laces, his answer was pretty unequivocal. Yes, are we going to see power laces in 2015? To that, I say yes.
You and I still want to get those Halo shoes.
Like the DC looking ones?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get them still.
I don't know if you can get them either. It might be on eBay, but last time I checked, I don't even know if they have size 14. Oh, well, anyway. I am
wear
on
size 14?
Yeah. Yeah, depending on the shoe, I always wear a size 13, but if it's like a Nike or something, I have to wear a size 14.
I just went shoe shopping with you.
I bought
12s.
I bought a size 14.
No way.
Yeah, I'm dead fucking serious. You want me to go to my room and get the box?
No.
Liar. I will go. God damn it.
You're a liar. You don't have that big of a dick.
So you're right about two things. Yeah, I have a really huge schlong. And 14 right there.
You could have stole that box.
Oh, yeah.
Or that sticker.
Yeah, I stole the box with the sticker just so I can walk around and say,
we're
size 14 there.
Size 4s.
So they now have cannabis-flavored condoms.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what the whole, deal is.
I wonder if you can get a high by eating the condoms after.
It doesn't have THC in the fucking condom. I don't know. I've never fucking tasted weed before. But the thing is, it's like I just don't see the whole craze about the whole entire marijuana thing. You know what I mean? Or the whole drug thing. I love babies. I love little babies. They're awesome. They do cool little goofy things.
Shit themselves, puke everywhere. Fucking great, aren't they? Yeah.
Shut up. Asshole. Anyway, so baby reacts to Superman flying for the first time.
Oh, was he all bug-eyed?
No, it's actually this cute little kid. He's probably maybe 1 year old, 1 or 2. If you haven't already seen it, this video is a baby reacting to Superman flying in Man of Steel for the first time. It's perfect, just like you. What a wonderful Valentine's Day gift. And dude, I've watched this video and it's cute as shit. When Superman takes off, the kid's just staring at him like this. It's like, this is so cool. And all of a sudden, as soon as Superman extends his arms,
the kid puts the arms up too.
The kid puts his arms out to fly like Superman. And
that's
cool
cute.
As shit.
That is really cute.
It's it's the innocence of children that make me happy. You know what I mean? It's their life isn't spoiled yet by fucking debt and depression and The communists suck bastards that make us work and slave away.
And then they get our age and they're like, God damn it, fucking hate my life. Hate kids.
It's okay. Enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy
I'd give anything to be a baby.
Enjoy it while you can, baby. So, I'm sure you're on the same website that I am.
Yeah.
Man banned from the internet for using Craigslist to send naked dudes to his neighbor's house. Who does that guy look like?
What is it with all these fucking engagement rings that are special, dude?
I don't know. We've been talking about them most recently.
Now they have a USS Enterprise engagement ring.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So it has a bunch of little diamonds on the band, and then it has a saucer-looking thing with two nacelles coming off the sides with diamonds in each end.
Did it say how much this one is going to be? Because I did not have a price on the last one.
$595 gets you the Stilling Silver with Topaz Enterprise that is customized, all the way up to $3,895 for a platinum and diamond version.
All for an engagement ring. You know what? If I'm buying that, that's going to be your fucking wedding ring, okay?
Yeah, that's... Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not in love, or I'm dating, or...
It's still cool, though.
It's cool, but it's just
I like that. I like how they have it, and I like the Pokemon ones, too. But at the same time, we're both geeks and nerds, so we can like that kind of stuff.
So you want to hear something fucked up that's happening in our United States?
Let's see. There's going to be a government politician.
No.
Okay. So what's happening?
It is kind of government, but it's...
So did they are they bringing back the Super Size Me on...
so, you know how, like, there's
McDonald's?
a bad crack problem in America, right?
Yeah, fucking horrible.
So, only a quarter crack pipe vending machines open up for business in Vancouver.
Only in Canada. Of course.
So, this one is a crack pipe vending machine installed in a non-profit Portland hotel, Society's Drug Users Resource Center in Vancouver, Canada. The hope is that the 25 cents Prayer X crack pipes will help prevent the spread of disease among drug users.
Okay, so you're practically supplying it to them. Which, okay, this is smart because they do have these places to where they will supply a syringe and they'll supply everything that is clean so you don't transfer AIDS and other STDs and whatnot from bloodborne pathogens. But you're still fucking supplying it to them, man. You know?
You're not. It's a way around it because they're not supplying the actual drug.
They're not supplying the drug. They're saying, "Hey, here's a pipe.
They're selling the
you know what to
paraphernalia.
do." Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's just as bad because it's promoting drug use, but it's like a double-edged sword. You either help them with this problem, or you're going to end up with a bunch of this problem. I mean, it's just...
I don't know. It's a hard subject. It's a hard thing to talk about. Oh, this is one for Rochelle. I know she'll love this. Disney character-inspired cocktails. And this one has black vodka, grape schnapps, and apple pucker all in one. And it looks like a really, really, really cool fucking mixture in a drink. I can only imagine how it tastes and how strong that fucker is. They have all those three in it. Yeah.
So you thought your dog was big? There's a dog called... This is Freddy.
I see the picture of Freddy, and he is fucking huge.
There's a dog. His name's Freddy.
He's
the world's doggiest dog.
7 feet 4 inches tall on his hind legs.
I don't know what kind of dog that is.
It looks like a lab, almost.
No.
Oh, no, it's not a lab.
Different.
It looks like my grandparents' dog, Billy. Oh, what the fuck is that kind of dog? Shit, it's a good hunting dog. It's a breed for hunting.
Nothing wrong with that. One reveals Pornhub links on phone during local news story. This screenshot was from a local news report, WGN in Chicago, about an app students are developing that could expunge your criminal record. Unfortunately, her student forgot to expunge her browsing history, flashing it on the news, revealing Pornhub link to a specific video. Nothing wrong with that. What is your book? Whoopsie.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
How to hide a dead body. That'd be funny.
No, that's how to lose your job. That's a quick way to lose your job, too. Shit.
Dude, that's cool shit. So let's go as halvesies. A $5 million Victorian mansion with spaceship, playhouse, and attic. And it's pretty cool looking, too.
Yeah, I looked at it. It looks like it's have a spaceship, almost.
No, it's got that whole entire, like, late 1980s, early 90s spaceship look. You know what I mean? Retro looking. It even has like the really old crappy fucking dome computer screens.
But I mean, if you're gonna pay $5 million for the mansion, you might as well have something that's already done and cool in it. That'd be something if I have $5 million and if I was looking for something in that area. Fuck it, you know.
So, I put this video on our Facebook.
Video
this
of the week.
Video of the week.
So what is it?
AT-AT walkers invade us Winter Olympics and wreak havoc on skiers. Basically, they show at the Sochi Olympics downhill skiers going through those little bunkers and stuff like that. And one guy accidentally fell, and they show AT-AT walkers blasting at him with lasers, and that's why he was falling down the hill.
That's fucking great. I love it. I don't have anything else in Geek and Tech News. I really have nothing that is shocking me this week.
Me neither. It's kind of a blah week this week.
Yeah, it is a blah week. So
let's go to movies.
Comic books, real quick. I just want to bring something up. Dan Slott reveals that Amazing Spider-Man Year 1 is called Learning to Crawl, and this is pretty cool. As we all know, the Superior Spider-Man is going to be ending. We have confirmation that it's going to be ending in April, and they're going to be relaunching the Amazing Spider-Man. We've talked about this previously in other podcasts. So please go and listen to our other podcast, EverydayGamingSociety.com. Hey, plug on our own shit. Anyway, so Peter Parker will be back in his own body and is going to control his life again. But I am very curious to see how long this is going to run. And I do like Dan Slott. I do like how he writes, and I do. I guess I do like on how he does the breakdowns, on how he writes his comics. And this was the same guy that was talking to his doorman. Remember, you brought up that
Hello,
article?
Izzy. Hello, Mr.
Slot.
Mr. Slots. You gonna bring back Spider-Man back? Haha, he's dead, is he? Oh, Mr. Drummond.
You remember that like it was fucking yesterday.
God, it is. And then you said they're all fat and they wear sweatpants and shit like that. It's like, no, they're all dressed up in Pop and Circumstance. They got baldricks and shit like that, waving down cabs.
No, he's sitting there in sweats, greasy looking, hasn't showered in days.
No.
Sitting on a chair.
Shut up and let me enjoy my fantasy of one day having a doorman.
Doorman and a bellhop as soon as you walk in. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you today?
Hello, Mr. Miller. Hello, Izzy. Any mail for me today? No, sir, there's no mail for you today. I turned away all them mamma jamma people.
Those mamma jamma hookers.
They all
French.
came up all disease like.
Those French whores. Tell me they were clean. Hey, have you watched The Walking Dead or Comic Book Man yet?
So are we going to comic book or movie news?
That was it for comic books. Yeah, that's all I had.
I haven't been able to catch up with Walking Dead or Comic Book Man. I haven't had time.
I haven't had time to sit down and fucking watch it. It's crazy. I'm so fucking bummed that I
saw
haven't
that they
had.
actually got to meet Hohora, though.
Yeah, I did see a picture on Twitter that they kind of spoiled it for me, but so it'd be interesting. What's her best kind of work that you think?
What? Hohora?
Yeah.
She did Star Trek.
Yeah, but do you think that is her best work?
That was pretty much her only work.
Was it really?
I think. You'd have to look it up. Hold on. Actually, no, she's done a lot more work than I thought. She's done a lot of voice acting. She did Spider-Man. She did Gargoyles. She did, God, where was it? I just saw it.
Gargoyles, is that the old cartoon?
Yeah, the Gargoyles TV, cartoon series.
Holy shit.
She was on Futurama. Just a lot of shit. She's done a lot of stuff with Star Trek. You know what I mean? On and off, except for the original series that she was in, and the movies. And after that, she was on Heroes for a while. She was also on. She also did Scooby-Doo. Right now, she's actually doing more films at her age. She's like 70. I want to say.
No, she looks really good for her age.
Yeah, she's in pre-production for Escape to the Heaven. Unbelievable. She's filming right now, and then The White Orchard is in post-production, and Omaha Street is in production. So she's still going hard at it at her age.
She reminds me of Betty White. You know, Betty White is up there in age, and she's still out there pumping out TV shows and appearing on random episodes and still doing stuff.
You know what she was most famous for, right?
Betty White?
No, Nichelle Nichols.
No, I have no idea.
She and William Shatner had the first interracial kiss on national television.
Really?
Yep.
Good for them. Did they say what it was on? Was it like a New Year's thing? Or?
No, it was on the original Star Trek series.
Oh, just on the Star Trek series themselves. Wow.
Kirk kissed Uhura, and there was a lot of backlash about it.
That is fucking ridiculous.
But it was like the fucking 70s, dude. Like,
right. Yeah.
Not 70s. I'm going to say it was like probably the 60s. There's a lot. There's a lot more people out there that are not opposed to it. Like, I'm not opposed to it. I have no problem with it whatsoever. My aunt just got married
I can care
to
less,
her life partner. You know what I mean?
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Like most recently?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations to her.
Yeah. I didn't get to go because I had to work 7 days a week, but...
Isn't Erica engaged?
Who?
Jake's friend, Erica? Remember her, the cage fighter?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while.
I thought she was engaged. You always had that milestone in movies or that part in history where they just breach that gap that it has always been there, and they just close that gap.
Have you watched anything new?
Yeah. I've been actually getting into Netflix before I go to bed. I'll sit down and I'll watch an episode of Orange is the New Black. It's the Netflix exclusive TV series that they have. It's about a woman who is married to the guy that played American Pie. Can't remember his name. Curly hair. The main character, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And all it is she goes to jail for 15 months because, as you find out later on in the show, she was doing some stuff, running drug money and all this kind of stuff. And she goes into prison, and of course, female prison leads to lesbians and all that. She used to be a lesbian, so you find all this stuff out, and throughout the course of all these episodes, you will find more and more stuff out about the crime, about what happened, and then a little bit of a spoiler, her lesbian lover at the time, who she got busted with before she got married, ends up going to the prison, the same prison that she's staying at. So it's pretty good. It's decent. I'm only a couple episodes in, but that can really breach the gap because there's a lot of nudity. There's fucking nipples and shit everywhere, but it really shows what it's probably like in prison on a more of a comedic side. But lesbians are doing stuff to each other and all that on a show. I can see why they did not put that out on fucking national television. So
well, you can't. There's ratings to consider.
Exactly. So House of Cards, that's also a Netflix only program. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I see it pop up all the time.
I love Kevin Spacey as an actor. I don't know what it is.
Just finished Burn Notice.
Oh, okay.
All of Burn Notice. They finally added the final season on Netflix this past weekend, and I powered through it. And the ending had me in tears.
Literally. Oh, good.
Like, it was not like the good kind of tears. It was like that was a fucked up ending. Why the fuck did they end it that way?
Oh.
And it was like, it was they ended it on a kind of
a sad note, but they fucked up the ending.
But like, it completed the ending, but it just, you expected more. But in the end, it's just like, it was Mike and Fee. They were in hiding because the CIA still thinks they're dead, and they have Charlie because he promised his mom that he would take care of Nathan, his brother's kid, before she killed herself. And they're sitting on a couch, and he goes like, what am I supposed to tell him when he gets older? And Fee goes like, why not the truth? It's like,
tell him to watch Burn Notice on USA.
Shut up. You're such a dick. You're such an asshole.
No, I'm just breaking the silence. It sounds like it was a sad ending, but it doesn't sound like it was the right ending. From the way I'm getting out of it, from your body language, it sounds like you were really disappointed with it.
They wrote themselves kind of in a corner, and they could have completely salvaged it. There's a pivotal moment where they're about to land a helicopter on the thing and take down the bad guy. Fee gets in the way. They kill Sonia, the other bad guy, and the other guy sees it in the helicopter, and he takes off. They could have completely did that a different way. They could have left Sonia off the roof, and then Fee could have hid. They could have had him land. They could have turned them in together, and then captured Sonia 2 seconds later. And then it could have been done and over with. Everyone cleared, happy, smiles all the way around.
Everybody lives.
Yeah, but then they decided to end it on a fucked up note, and it was just like... It's me, I've been watching this show since the beginning.
It sounds like better than it was Everybody Loves Raymond. That was a fucking horrible ending. So if you guys are fans of House of Cards, and if you guys are with friends of Barack Obama on Twitter, make sure you do not tweet anything to Barack Obama about House of Cards, because Barack Obama tweeted this on February 13th. Tomorrow, House of Cards. No spoilers, please. So,
Seriously?
yeah, I'm dead fucking serious.
Fucking Bush didn't even have a Twitter account.
Oh, you did not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why should...
I don't know. I just I'm sure someone else runs it for him, and maybe he said, "Hey, put this up. It might be funny or whatever." But maybe I don't know. Makes it look like he's a normal dude. At any point in time, I just think it's funny that he probably got a shit ton, like 100,000 comments about what happened every fucking second of that episode.
I don't know, man. That's just kind of stupid. But I'm pretty sure he gets, like, perks. He gets it ahead of time. You know what I mean? Because he's the president. But anyway. So, Drew, the man behind the poster, it's a insightful documentary that profiles famed artist Drew Stutzman, who has done famous movie posters throughout the years. He was famous for doing, like, the movie posters for Blade Runner, Star Wars, Star Trek. He's, like, the god of fucking sci-fi, like, movie posters.
He's been there, he's done that. He's got a big resume.
He's done tons of stuff, and it's just, he's done this all from his mind. He's done concept art. So it's like, these people instinctively actually originally make the film to what we're going to see.
Yeah, because... You know, George Lucas had a fucking dream, and it was Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So no one else could see that dream until he got it down on paper. And it's someone like that guy with a creative mind to put everything on a piece of paper.
I think it was Leo that was telling us that George Lucas didn't believe in Star Wars.
He went to a trip in Hawaii with Spielberg back in '81.
And that's when they came up with the idea for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
So I found that really cool. You know what I mean? It's like, it's funny how little moments, decisions can lead to greater things or even worse things.
So I say we go on vacation and we'll come back. We'll create a fucking movie, or it'll be just like Texas. We'll come back and nothing else will change.
Yeah, we're gonna get the studio equipment and shit like that, the film equipment.
Oh, we'll just steal it from somebody down there. We'll throw it on the airplane and nonchalant. Nobody will ever know, and it'll be great. So besides that, have you been watching anything? Any good movies most recently?
Not really. I watched McHale's Navy.
What is that?
Basically, God, I've seen it a billion times. I originally watched McHale's Navy on VHS back in, like, the 90s at my grandma's house because she had, like, a humongous movie shelf. McHale's Navy has a lot of, like, comedians in it,
Down Periscope. Holy shit.
That's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
A guy that retired from Special Forces and all this stuff, and he's, like, on the island. He's kind of a goofball. And he goes to this base and he sells stuff out of it, and he's kind of like the local bum. You know what I mean? Like, kind of off of the shores of Cuba and stuff like that. And he teaches a local baseball team, yada, yada, yada. And so this new guy comes into the Navy base to shape up the Navy base because they're a bunch of slackers and shit like that. And, like, one of his, McHale's old enemies comes and tries to take over the island, becomes like a huge terrorist. It's it's got Tom Arnold in it and Dean Stockwell. What's the guy's name? Tim Curry is the bad guy, and it's got a bunch of other comedians too. You remember the slow guy from Third Rock from the Sun?
I never watched the show. I never got into it. I know.
It's hard talking movies with you because you don't know a lot of names. But it also has Bruce Campbell in it, a young Bruce Campbell. The dad from Little Giants. Remember Little Giants?
I remember Little Giants, yeah. But
remember the guy the dad of Spike is like, give me 10! And then he goes like...
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's in
Flat
it.
Top and all that.
A couple other funny people. I can't remember their fucking names, but it's a great movie. It's a funny little comedy. It was made back in 97. I've watched it a billion times. And then I watched Down Periscope as well with Kelsey Grammer. It's basically another like ragtag team. Like, the whole premise behind Down Periscope is that Kelsey Grammer wants to become captain of his own submarine. They won't give him one because this one admiral has it out for him for doing something to him a long time ago. So the one admiral goes like, okay, how about this? It's like, you're going to compete in a series of war games, and if you win, we'll talk about you getting your own boat. But the other admiral, like, that hates him, gives him this shitty ass fucking like diesel submarine from like World War II, and like all the worst fuck ups in all of Navy history on one boat, and it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? Like
it's not as funny as Caddyshack, but it has the same premise of it's like stupid humor. Really,
yeah, pretty much stupid humor. I love stupid humor. So it's got Kelsey Grammer and Lauren Holly as well as
Adam Sandler.
No.
Kevin James?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yep.
Okay, I was getting there.
Young Rob Schneider's in it, and a couple other like funny comedians that got their start on SNL and Mad TV. It's pretty funny. I recommend to watch it. You know what I mean? It's just a funny, goofy little movie that you will remember. You know what I mean? It's like you could not watch it for years, and as soon as you look at the cover, you'll remember everything about it.
Actually, I remember my first thing that pops in my head. The chef was down, in his little cubbyhole down working.
Buckman!
And you put a piece of string on one side and a piece of string on the other side.
Actually, no, that was in the motor compartment.
Yeah, because they had to go really low, and then it kept on compacting.
They're doing a dive for 500 feet.
Right.
And
I can't remember why they did the dive, though. They were being chased by somebody?
No, they did the dive as a test to see if the boat can still withstand the pressure, because it's from World War fucking II. And it goes like, now keep an eye on the string, because the water pressure is going to squeeze this thing like an empty beer can. And then all of a sudden, it's like they keep going down, and the string is getting limper and limper and limper.
Yeah, it starts drooping way down. So that's my memory when I think of Down Periscope.
When I think of it, I think of several things, because it's like Rob Schneider comes down, and he's like the psycho angry dude, and he's yelling at Buckman, who's this fat cook, and he goes like, "Buckman, there's a fingernail in my food, you fat-ass moron. Yesterday, it was a Band-Aid." And he was like, "Sorry, sir. Band-Aid was holding the fingernail in line." It's like, what the fuck do you put in your food, Buckman? It's like he goes like, it's like, "I can't tell you, sir. It's a family recipe. It's secret." "Oh my God. There's cockroaches in the flour. There's cigar ash in the spaghetti. Jesus, Buckman. This can's been here since Korea." It's like,
Buckman.
"This can has been expired since 1966. He goes like, "What's wrong, sir? It still tastes like cream corn. Except it's deviled ham." That would be a problem. The captain's going to hear about this.
I can't remember you remember all of that. That's fucking unreal.
Dude, that's my superpower. I remember movies.
See, you can remember shit like that, and I can remember stuff like that in video games. So that's why we make such a great partner in crime for podcasting.
It's just I grew up watching films like with my grandma and my aunt. You know what I mean? It's like my grandma first, because we used to watch Turner Classic Films all the fucking time. And that's how I know Shirley Temple films. That's how I know black and white films, Abbott and Lou Costello films.
I can't remember any other big names because I'm so tired off the top of my head from those times.
And then I got into dumb comedies because of my aunt. She used to let me watch Monty Python, Down Periscope, McHale's Navy, just tons and tons of dumb sketch comedies.
How about Kingpin?
That was a little for me. Kingpin was okay, but it wasn't great.
It was really sexual.
Yeah, it was.
I watched a shit ton when I was a kid, and I watched it, I don't know, probably about 2 months ago. I was like, whoa. My grandmother sat here and watched this with me.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, my family has all been about watching films. You know, I mean, at one point or another. It's like I just got my love of films and TV shows from my family. And that's why I can remember things so well. It's something I can latch onto.
Hey, we talked about this earlier, but Ellen Page, she came out of the closet, and she announced that she is a gay woman.
She is a sexy lesbian. I don't know. It's like I wasn't really surprised. You know what I mean? She kind of struck me as that type of person. You know what I mean? Like, not that type of person, but she struck me as not a straight person. You know what I mean? She kind of gave off that vibe.
Right. You're kind of like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. He hasn't officially came out.
Yeah, he gives off that vibe.
Right.
That he is a gay person, which is fine. It's like, me, I know lesbians because my aunt's a lesbian and I've lived around her all my life. So it's like, I don't know. I can't say I can pick a gay person out of a crowd, but I'm pretty good at it. Like once you sit down and talk to them for a while and you get their their type, their mood, their body language. You know, it's like you could tell if they're like not normal, like eccentric, or just gay. You know what I mean? But there is eccentric gays. But I don't know how we're getting down this path of questioning. It's making me uncomfortable.
Let's just stop. So, Pokemon... God, okay, guess how many fucking Pokemon they have officially released.
500.
No.
5,000?
God, 5,000, fuck no. Pokemon number 719 is officially revealed in a trailer. So, holy fucking shit.
Jesus Christ.
Over 700 Pokemon. How many was there when we were into it? Maybe like 2 or 3?
50.
That was it?
Yeah.
You're gonna spend like 25 years trying to catch them all. The fucking bastards. I don't have anything else to go and talk about except one thing. I backed out of the article, and I'm so pissed I backed out of it because this is fucking great. So I guess this was a while ago, or a couple days ago, whatnot. And you don't watch the NBA too much, but what the fuck is his name? So yeah, I got his name right. Blake Griffin. I guess Mr. Griffin was sitting down, and if you guys don't know, he's from the LA Clippers. Sitting down and enjoying some coffee at Starbucks, and all of a sudden, a little guy named Justin Bieber walked into Starbucks too without a shirt on. The clerk did not appreciate that Mr. Bieber did not have a shirt on. He refused to put a shirt on, and he still demanded to order coffee. And long story short, Griffin got up because he was there enjoying some coffee, tried to calm him down. Justin didn't want to have it, and he threatened Blake Griffin, who was like 6'10", that his bodyguard is going to kick Blake Griffin's ass. So he still tried to calm him down, and I don't know if push came to shove, but any which way, Blake Griffin slapped Justin Bieber across the face.
Bitch.
So police arrived on the scene, and Bieber was gone. So they fucking took right off. So
of course he did. He's already got fucking... he already has to go to court for like a felony. And then the Canadians have him for a felony as well. So he can't be mixed up in any more fucking bullshit right now.
Damn,
so
he can still sell music. Oh, and one more thing. Mob City on TNT, the Shane that used to play in The Walking Dead, he was in Mob City, that show on TNT. Anyway,
yeah, I saw that.
It just got canned on the second season, so they are no longer going to be having that show out anymore. Hope you guys didn't like it that much. And it is now time for the podcast of the week. Nate, what do you have?
I have Weekend Confirmed, the video game show.
Dare you bring another video game podcast up
Shut
on this?
Anyway, their latest podcast was from the 31st of last month. They have 202 episodes, and it's basically kind of like ours, but they just talk strictly about video games and bullshitting back and forth. You know what I mean? It's interesting. You know what I mean? Just give them a try.
And where can they go and get the new Weekend Confirmed episodes? Can you get them on iTunes?
iTunes? I don't know about Podkicker, though.
Okay. Oh, and also a shout out to Smock Podcasting. And I updated saying that, we were up podcasting all night and had to record and edit shit. And he was curious about the new episodes and, when they come out. I told him every Wednesday and sent him a link. And now he is subscribed or, I guess, following on Twitter, whatever. So...
Sweet.
Thanks to Smod Podcasting, and I followed you guys back. And
Smod or
Smock, SMOCK.
What do they do?
It is a sports podcast. So
sports podcast.
Yeah.
And they follow us.
Yeah. Of all people, right?
They probably liked our discussion about the Super Bowl and how we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Fucking Nate hates sports. I don't mind sports, but
I don't mind sports. I don't follow them religiously like
sports
some people do.
Sports are like politics on the
it's
podcast.
Like I could rattle off actors' names, days, months, years that they were made, and who was in it, and what the plot line was, and cool little funny things about it. But I can't fucking remember sports names, dates, times. It's boring to me.
Can't remember who's in the Super Bowl, for fuck's sake.
Shut up, you fucking Philadelphia Eagles are playing.
Great times. All right, guys, this is going to do it another week here at the EGS Productions Studios. Please go ahead and give some money to our charity. We have the American Heart Association. This is going to be the month of February.
Yep.
So wear red, support that. Look on all of our shit, everydaygaming.society.com. Check out a new Achievement Guide video every Monday and every Friday on our website and also on our Facebook. Nate, we have a video of the week. I'm trying to think here.
Yep.
Yeah, you already released that. So Every week, you can also I'm so fucking tired. Every week, you can also look for a new podcast every Wednesday, and I think that is going to officially sign us off. So, do you have anything else to say before we say bye-bye?
Remember, kids, always spay or neuter your pets.
That's right. Make sure she's clean. All right, guys. Good night.
See ya.